afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Been a while since I've been able to say that. Class A's have been getting extremely hard to find, especially diesels. I found a nice one today. Folks, this is a 2003 Country Coach Magna 42 Retreat. Tag axle, 2 huge slides, 42 feet long, beautiful RV. And of course, it's a country coach, folks. They call themselves the world's finest motorhomes. Back in 2003, not 2019 prices, 2003 prices. This motorhome was $432,000 MSRP. Now, new RV prices have doubled since then. This is literally about as nice as you can get without getting into your Prevost and Bluebirds. Beautiful RV. It's been well cared for. It's got 94,000 miles, but that's actually probably low miles for the year model. Of course, anybody back in 2003 is going to spend almost $500,000 in RV. He's not going to let it become a driveway queen. Beautiful full body paint, knee deep in Michelin tires. Still got the tabs on them. I've got pictures of the outside bays on the ad, but it does have slide out trays, one that goes from either side and then one from one side. And folks, let me tell you something, you'll love that tag axle. Very stable driving down the road, especially when you've got a 42, 43 foot RV. And of course, Country Coach, they don't build a cheap motorhome. This is one of their higher end models. Matter of fact, their entry-level model started over $300,000 in 2003. So, this one has got the 505 horsepower, 12-liter C12 Caterpillar turbo diesel, 1,550 pound-feet of torque. Folks, this thing is a beast on the highway. It's got their patented Dynomax chassis, which is a Country Coach exclusive. One of the few manufacturers, Dynomax, that actually builds their own chassis. 3x8 solid steel support beams, outboard mounted airbags to give you a superior ride and handling. Folks, they have to build these frames as heavy as they can because the Country Coach designed from the ground up to handle the most powerful motors, the most powerful diesel motors that they can put in it. So you're not going to see a Country Coach this year with a little 275 Cummins or a 300. This is a 505 horsepower Caterpillar turbo diesel, tow 10,000 pounds, and tow it very well. Got sound deadening material, anti-vibration material, solid steel frame construction. I mean, it's a beast, folks. The ride and drive of one of these and the handling is unreal for this size RV. If you've never drove one, you need to check it out. You'll be impressed. Country Coach got an incredible reputation for quality. Of course, for what they cost, you would expect that. Now, keep in mind, of course, folks, Country Coach, one of the many brands that did not survive the recession, which most, in the RV business, that mostly affected the higher end brands. But pretty much anything on here you can still get as far as parts wise. Back corner's not beat up, got the mud flap, side mounted radiator, 50 amp service. I meant to close that, but you can see it's got the power reel, side mounted radiator so you don't blow everything over your tow vehicle. Both slide outs have awning toppers, both Alumagard awning toppers, in excellent condition. Both slides on the same side, so that kind of opens you up on where you can get your on what kind of site you can get if you're in an older campground. Nothing on this thing is done minimally. Generator is a 12.5 kW Onan quiet diesel generator. It's running right now, powering everything inside. It's got a 3,000 watt Xantrix converter or inverter. Wow. Satellite system, air horn, washer and dryer. Folks, if you name it, it's got it. HWH, computerized leveling, Alcoa wheels. You know, this is not a beginner's RV. You know, the kind of person that buys this type of RV, new or used, is going to be an experienced RV owner and who has very high taste. You know, this is not the kind of RV your average guy is going to buy, even new or used. But if this is the price range you're looking for, folks, you're getting a heck of a deal. Bought new in Tennessee. That's important to know, because then you know it's not been up north. Of course, built up in Oregon. Power awning. I mean, you can see the finish, the shine. I don't know, I guess you can see it. But, man, this is a beautiful RV. It's got the 3-camera system, the power steps. One thing I'm going to point out, folks, and we've got it scheduled in, unfortunately, my guy that does this is out sick, so it may be a few extra days before it gets done. That's why I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. We are going to put new carpet in here. It's got the original carpet, and it's not that bad. It just has a few little stains on it. You know, I mean, and that's to be expected. I mean, as nice as this coach is, it's still 16 years old. That's 16-year-old carpet. But we are going to put some really high-quality carpet in here as soon as he recovers. But let's look inside this RV. Folks, literally, you know, this is not your average Winnebago Journey or Fleetwood Discovery. I mean, this is all hardwood cabinets, marble, Corian, nothing but the best material, the best technology available in 2003 is on this coach. Let's sit here in the driver's seat. These driver's seats, very adjustable. You can adjust it to suit your needs. Even the bottom has a power switch, where if you need more room, you've got that as well. We'll sit here in the cockpit area. 94,648 miles. Now, folks, not even broken in yet for a diesel. Not even broken in. You've got the full driving computer. It tells you manifold temperature, oil temperature, any kind of pertinent information you want is on this computer. HWH hydraulic, HWH computerized leveling. It's got ice cold dash air with dash and overhead blower. And I know normally dash air is useless in a Class A, but this thing right here, if you're one of those drivers that likes to stay cold in the middle of summer when you're driving, this thing right here will freeze you out of here with that top and bottom blower hitting you at the same time. Air brakes, air suspension, of course. 6-speed Allison, adaptive transmission. You got power upper and lower mirrors. Got the turn signals in the mirrors, heated, of course. You've got the exhaust brake, redundant controls, flashers, wipers, things like that. Got a Clarion, and this all works. Very nice stereo. It's got the camera, and you can see it works, and you can go between your side cameras and your rear camera. What else this thing got? Pandora radio. It's got Bluetooth, navigation. Pretty neat. Of course, tilt, cruise, of course. The dash looks great. This is a little swing out tray, which I can't operate one-handed. So you can slide it out here, a place to put your cell phone, if you're eating a meal, whatever. Perfect. Cup holder right here, that's marble. CB radio, and passenger AC control. Wow. And like I said, you turn those overhead blowers on and you got driver and passenger overhead blowers. It's amazing how much air this thing can throw out for automotive AC. It's the most powerful I've ever seen. Windshields look great. You've got power shades that come down. You've got one here side, or they call that the toll. You know, all those work. Got a CD changer. Got a Bose surround sound. Of course, both seats are huge, wide seats. They're both very comfortable. And I am going to be putting all new carpet in here. Couch. Makes a bed. Now this chair is not original, obviously, but it still looks pretty good in here, and it's almost new. Look up here, VCR. That's your Bose receiver. Little TV right here, and you may think, surely to God, almost a $500,000 motorhome new's got a bigger TV than that. It does. I'll show you right here. Open this right here up. Hit this. You got a 42-inch TV that comes down, and it does have a central satellite system, auto track satellite. And just like that, 42-inch. All your heat and air controls are in here. All your monitor stations are in here, like your tank levels. Open this one up. There's your, if you like gauges and know what's going on, this has definitely got it. There's your Xantrax inverter control. It's a 3,000 watt, not a 1,500 or 2,000 like on most, but a 3,000 watt. Looking back through here, folks, this unit does have the hydro hot system, so you've got unlimited. It's diesel electric hydro hot. You've got unlimited heat from your furnace, unlimited hot water, and it's got the heated tile floor. So, you know, if it's wintertime, you're camping, you're walking around in your bare feet, your feet aren't going to get cold when they hit the floor. Beautiful Corian countertops. No cracks in them thanks to that really soft riding Dynomax chassis. Tile floors look great. I don't see any stress cracks in the tile. Microwave convection oven. All solid wood cabinets. And you know it's a fancy RV when you've got a lighted liquor cabinet with the glasses. Got some books and manuals there, of course. Got a big refrigerator freezer, already getting cold. Rattling a little bit, of course. I've got the motor running. And let's see here, built-in ice maker. Got a washer and dryer combination, of course. Bevel glass, perfect. I don't know how well you can see. Of course, you got the Bose speakers. All the, of course, I know at nighttime it's going to look a lot better, but all the little LED accent lights. Bevel glass back there is perfect. Just don't ever play cards sitting at this table, because they'll be able to see what's in your hand. Trust me from experience on that. Anyway, huge walk-through bathroom. You got two different vanities. Of course, they're Corian, built-in Corian sink. I mean, those are metal faucets. Big medicine cabinet there. You've got the surround shower with the skylight, and no signs of water damage or leak damage. Folks, the kind of person that can afford to buy this kind of motorhome new or even used has the money to take care of it. And this is just a prime example. Like I said, I seriously doubt you're going to find a Discovery or a Coachman or anything like that in an 03 that's as nice as this Country Coach, just because of the kind of person that can afford this motorhome generally has the extra cash to take care of it. Not always, but as a rule of thumb. So that's why, And that's one of the many reasons why we only carry the nicer brands here. You know, I don't carry a lot of filler brands like other dealers do. When it comes to diesel motorhomes, I try to carry nothing but the best. For that very reason alone, because that's less work we have to do to it to make sure everything works like it's supposed to. Got a porcelain RV toilet, of course, elongated. Fantastic vent fan. There's your other sink, medicine cabinet. Big closet right here. Got a rear queen island bed in the back, east-west. Big area back here, which you can use for a workstation or a desk if you wanted to. Got another TV back here. Huge closet across the very back. I mean, this is a deep closet. Wow, that's a lot of storage in this RV, folks. Storage underneath the bed. Mirror's not broken. Got double ducted airs, of course. And as heavy as these things are insulated, trust me, they'll run you out of here. Day-night shades, all in great shape. Overhead storage. Wow. Of course, you got solid sliding doors for privacy in the bathroom area, so you can completely isolate the bathroom from the rest of the coach, including the bedroom. Very, very nice. Very nice. And like I said, hopefully here in a few days I'll have some really nice, and I'm going to try to do my best to match the color in here as close as I possibly can. I'm going to have some really nice carpet put in here. Those of you who've been to our dealership, you know my guys, my carpet guy is top notch. I mean, he does $1 million plus homes for a living before he came here. So he is top notch when it comes to putting only the best carpet. Very, very lucky to have him. He does just an awesome job. And when he gets, of course, get over his bout, I think he's got the flu, we'll have this thing done first thing. Just all the lighting's beautiful, folks. LED lights. Truly, this is a remarkable motor coach. And here's the thing, you know, I looked it up on RV Trader and RVT and all those other main websites, and I'll tell you what I found. I found 2002 Magnas for $139,000, $149,000. I seen some 03s for $129,000, $139,000. In fact, this is the only one I could find in a 42-foot retreat under $100,000. Is this one right here? It's $89,900. That's haggle-free firm. But let me tell you, this is very important, especially on a coach like this, with all this extra systems that most RVs don't have, and systems that can cost you a lot of money. Folks, $89,900 includes a complete RV inspection by my RV technicians done after purchase. We're going to go through this thing. We've got a big long list, and make sure you get a copy of that list before you decide if you want to buy it or not, of everything that we guarantee to work, no matter what it costs us to fix it if it doesn't. You know, I've had to replace those hydro hot systems before. Those are $8,000-$9,000. And, you know, I've had to replace those. I've had to replace generators that were $10,000-$12,000. I mean, but we did all of that without going up on the price one dime. And even when we lose money on the deal, in fact, we lost money on a deal the other day. I had to put a 7,500 diesel generator in one, and ate up all my profit and then some. So definitely, you know, we do what we say we're going to do no matter what it costs. And that's very important in something like this, because I do not recommend buying a motorhome like this from for sale by owner, because you buy for sale by owner, and of course most of the time for sale by owners let things sit for the last 2 or 3 years, don't use it, don't maintain it because they're tired of it, and most of the time you got to spend god awful amount of money to make sure everything works on it, because for sale by owner is not going to pay to take it to an RV dealer and have them fix everything that's wrong with it. They're not going to do that. We do. We pay for that, folks. And that's the difference between buying from a dealer and a for sale by owner, among many other things. And we do it at a price that's competitive. You know, where for sale by owners think, And I'm not bashing them, because I have bought some from sell by owners. I'm sure most of you have too. But they've gotten to the point where they think they can get dealer prices for them, but not give dealer services, like the inspection, the checkout, the ability to have it financed long term. I mean, I can probably get you 12, maybe 15-year financing on this RV with approved credit and down payment. I take trade-ins, and much more. So, folks, we got a lot of benefits to buying from us, and we're doing it at a price that's underneath for sale by owner price. Because I saw one for sale by owner that's $129,000. That isn't as nice as this one, without all those benefits that we give you. Plus, we give you some nice little incentives too. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. We give you a complete orientation. In other words, once this unit's been through service, been cleaned up by my cleaning crew inside and out, my service manager satisfied. When you arrive here to get your new to you 2003 Country Coach Magna, Tech is going to go through this thing with you, show you how to operate everything, and it's going to take a while with this one, because it's got a lot of systems that's not on your standard RV. And of course, I highly recommend, especially on something like this, that you record them with your phone or camera, because there's going to be a lot of information to take in, especially if this is your first high-end motorhome purchase, because a lot more stuff on here than a standard Fleetwood Bounder or a Class C or something like that. So this is a beautiful RV. No smoke, no pet odors. I mean, it's like I said, this has been exceptionally cared for. Whoever had this thing didn't scrimp on keeping it serviced, keeping it maintained, and it shows. And that's the secret, folks. You want to buy something that's been taken care of. You don't want to buy somebody else's problems. That's why we go through the inspection process like we do, and it takes us sometimes it takes us a little while to do it, because we want it to be right, not right now. So remember, we do the inspection after purchase, so everything's fresh, everything's functioning. We check them. They sit out here a month. A few hundred people walk in and out of it. They're going to tear stuff up. They're going to spill stuff in it. There's no sense in checking them out beforehand, because we have to do it again when we sell it. We're doing double the work for the same markup, and you're still having to wait just the same amount of time. So that's why we do a preliminary check when they come in, make sure the major systems work, like the slides, the generator, the fridge. Obviously the lights work. There's one or two burned out in here, but we check the running, the driving, the jacks. We drove this unit 600 miles in, did great. In fact, this thing is driver. They always fill a report out, and he rode like a Cadillac. So, and this man and the driver brought this in 71 years old, and he's driven RVs for 40 plus years. So he's definitely knows what he's talking about. But this is a nice rig. Whoever gets this is going to be very fortunate, because here's the thing. I mean, you look at what RVs cost now. Even back then, this thing was $430-something thousand. I mean, literally, in the condition it's in, it's $330,000 less, or $40,000 less. And it'll do everything a brand new one will do for way less money. If you've got any questions about this coach, folks, please give us a call. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. I don't expect this one to last long, so please call ahead before coming to look to verify that it's available, that nobody's left a deposit, And get on RV Trader, RVT, any website you want to look at, compare prices, because this one's going to be right up there with them here in the next few hours. So, and when you're looking for a particular make and model RV, what's the first thing you're going to click on? It's going to be the one with the lowest price. This is going to be that one, folks. And not just you, but everybody else looking for a coach like this is going to do the same thing. And this day and age with the internet, and there's no such thing as local buyers anymore. People travel all over the country to buy from us. And these things don't sit. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year, and we do it with just internet advertising only, because that is where everybody shops. Everybody. Two-edged sword. Yeah, you can get a lot of resources. You can compare prices on the internet, but so can everybody else. So other potential buyers are going to see this as the lowest priced one, just like you will. First one with the money gets it. And all it takes is a 10-minute phone or 5-minute phone call and a credit card. It's off the market. As easy as that. If you got any questions, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Please visit my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. I've got all the information that I can possibly find on this RV will be posted on that website. If you're looking, watch this video on YouTube, go to the video description below and click, and the first paragraph will be a link to my used Class A diesel page. And I've got a couple of others that came in too, so I'll definitely have some diesels being added here in the next week or two. So if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video, because more of these are coming, folks. But they're going quick. I've got a ton of people looking for Class A's, and trust me, they're not the easiest thing in the world to find right now is a used Class A diesel in great condition like this one. Family owned and operated for 51 years. Parkway RV Center has got a very simple philosophy. Easy, simple, done. We did away with everything that everybody hates about buying a used vehicle. We did away with haggling. $89.9 is the price. Now, if you want to save a little bit, take it like it is. I do not recommend that on these high-end units. But if you're willing to buy it like it is, and no checkout, no inspection, no orientation, no free camping, if you're willing to buy it like that to save a little bit of money, then we'll give you a discounted price. But we're not, like I said, I personally wouldn't do that on any, I can see doing that on a lower end unit without all the systems this one has, but I would not recommend it on something like this. But like I said, if you're one of those top buyers that no matter how many tens of thousands of dollars you're saving buying this one from us over somewhere else, you still got to have a discount, then ask about and get a price for option B. But keep in mind, option B means anything that's wrong with it, it's your responsibility. There's no exclusions to that. It doesn't matter if it's I'm still going to put carpet in it, of course, but it doesn't matter if it's a RV component, a drivetrain component, a structural component. It's all you to fix it or not fix it. It's your baby. So as long as you understand the conditions of that, we will give you a discounted price. Of course, we check the major stuff, but like I said, I think whoever buys this is going to do the $89.9, gladly pay the $89.9 price for what this coach is and for all that you get on top of a very nice motorhome. But folks, we've been family owned and operated for 51 years, third generation. We sell primarily used RVs. We've got one new brand of travel trailers, that's it. Everything else is used. We've got 150 units in stock. Mini motorhomes, best deals on the internet. People travel from all over the country, and we've gotten to get a pretty good following on the internet. I'm right at 15,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and it's become a pretty major thing, and that's because we've been doing what we've been doing for decades. But thanks to the internet, everybody can know about us, where before it was just local people knew to come here to buy. So, at the same time, I never portray these things to be new. They are used, but I'm going to tell you right now, folks, you line up 100 2003 Country Coach and Magnas side by side, look at every single one of them in detail. This will be in your top 5 list. I can guarantee you that. Probably your top 3. Especially for the price. I mean, I'm selling this one fully functional for what you're going to spend on one that needs work. For less than what you're going to spend on one that needs work. Just like it. So, keep that in mind, folks. Thank you again for watching. We have no fees. Like I said, we do away with everything everybody hates about buying RVs. We did away with haggling. We did away with fees. We did away with commission salespeople. Easy, simple, done. $89.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. No dock fees, no prep fees, none of those thousands of dollars in fees that some dealers charge you on top of the advertised price. No inspection, no freight fees, none of that stuff. $89.9 plus applicable sales tax, and how much you pay in tax and when and where you pay it depends on where you live and how you're paying for it. Every state's got different laws about that, so make sure you ask your salesperson for a sales tax estimate So there's no surprises for anyone, because everybody's got to pay tax. No way around it. And not unless you want to go to prison. Anyway, folks, if you got any questions, give us a call. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Subscribe to my channel. Click on the link below. You can go to my used Class A page directly from that link. If you're watching this on YouTube, and of course, call ahead before coming to look. I never delete my YouTube videos. And lately, I've been trying to put sold on them, but sometimes I don't, or it just slips my mind. So please call ahead to make sure they're available. I leave the videos up because they help our Google search rankings, since Google owns YouTube, and so many of my customers and other people's customers use them for reference points. I even have salespeople from other dealerships that subscribe to my channel that I talk to sometimes. I mean, I've been in this business for 22 plus years, folks. I've been in every aspect of it you can think of. I try to tell it like it is. I believe that, if you have to lie to sell an RV, then you're in the wrong business or working for the wrong company. I tell it like it is. If I see a flaw, I point it out, like the carpet in here, which we are going to replace. Again, I never portray these to be new, but these are very nice used RVs. We hand select every one we buy to sell to our customers. Now, we'll trade for anything, but when it comes to actually buying something like we did this one, it's got to be nice or we don't want it. And that's how you have a successful business for over half a century, folks. And you do all of this for a fair price. Good thing about it, we've been in business long enough. Everything we own is paid for. We operate off our own money. We don't floor plan anything. We don't have a mortgage. Literally, folks, we can shut the gates, close down for a year, open back up, no problem, a year later, and sell everything on the lot because we're not paying interest on anything. We wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying we could. And that gives us buying power that other dealers don't have because we're cash buyers. We can buy in bulk and pass those savings along to you. I mean, the better deal we get when we buy them, the better deal we sell when we sell it. We don't go by book. We don't go by NADA. We go by what the real market value is and what we pay for it. We get online just like you do before we price every single unit on this lot. Make sure that ours is going to be the or one of the lowest priced ones for that particular make and model on the internet today, and that's exactly what we do, folks. And we make our dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters, like my grandpa used to say. And it works out great. People travel from all over the country to buy from us. If you want to fly, we actually pick up several sets of customers a week at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours. We'll bring you back here for free during business hours. And you can look at the RV and buy it. You can take it like it is. You can leave it here, get it inspected. We'll run you back to the airport. Then you can come back or arrange to have it delivered. I mean, we try to make things, like I said, easy, simple, and done. No surprises, no games or gimmicks. If you've got any questions about anything at all, folks, RV, how we operate, our pricing policy, pick up a phone, call 706-965-7929. Email sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Be glad you did, folks. We're going to save you a lot of money. We're going to give you as close to a stress-free experience as we possibly can. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.